Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk to you about something we often shy away from, something that makes most of us uncomfortable: difficulty. It's a word that carries weight. It's a word that stops us in our tracks. It makes us second-guess, question, and doubt. But here's the truth. It's supposed to be hard. The journey we are on, the dreams we pursue, the goals we set for ourselves, they are supposed to challenge us. Because if they didn't, they wouldn't mean much at all. Think about it. Every single thing worth achieving in life comes with a challenge. It's the challenge that gives it value. The difficulty we face is not an obstacle. It is the path. The struggles you face today, the moments of doubt, the pain, the fear, these are all part of the process. It's supposed to be hard because hard things shape us, mold us, and ultimately make us better. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you accomplished something truly great that was easy? When was the last time you looked back on an effortless win and felt deeply proud? The truth is, we value what we fight for. We value what we sweat for. We value what we pour our hearts into. Easy victories? They may bring temporary satisfaction, but they rarely leave a lasting impact. The real victories, the ones that fill us with pride and satisfaction, are born out of struggle. So when you encounter difficulty, don't run from it. Don't resent it. Don't wish it away. Embrace it, because that difficulty is your teacher. It's preparing you for what's to come. It's sharpening your skills, building your resilience, and strengthening your resolve. Look at the greats in any field, whether it's sports, business, the arts, or science. None of them became great because things were easy for them. They became great because they refused to give up when things got hard. They became great because they saw every obstacle as an opportunity to grow. They became great because they understood that hardship is not the enemy. It's the furnace in which greatness is forged. When Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team, he didn't give up. He used that failure as fuel to work harder, to push further, to become the greatest basketball player the world has ever known. When J.K. Rowling received rejection letter after rejection letter for her Harry Potter manuscript, she didn't quit. She believed in her story, even when others didn't. She kept pushing through the disappointment, and today, her books have changed the lives of millions. What do these stories tell us? They tell us that it's supposed to be hard. They tell us that the people who achieve greatness are the ones who keep going when it gets tough. They tell us that hard work, persistence, and resilience are what separate the ordinary from the extraordinary. But let's not romanticize hardship. It's not always glamorous. There will be days when you want to quit. There will be moments when you feel like the world is conspiring against you. There will be times when you question whether it's all worth it. In those moments, remember this: the struggle is part of the journey. It's supposed to be hard because the reward on the other side is worth it. We live in a world that sometimes glorifies instant gratification. We want success, and we want it now. We want results without the grind. But real success, true, meaningful success, takes time. It takes effort. It takes persistence. And yes, it takes enduring the hard parts. So, the next time you're faced with a challenge, I want you to shift your mindset. Instead of thinking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask yourself, "What is this teaching me?" Instead of saying, "This is too hard," tell yourself, "This is making me stronger." Because every hardship you face is an opportunity to grow. Every struggle is a chance to become better, smarter, more resilient. And let me be clear, hard doesn't mean impossible. Hard means it's going to take effort. It means it's going to require dedication. It means you'll need to dig deep and push through moments of discomfort. But it does not mean you're incapable. It does not mean you're not cut out for this. It does not mean you should give up. When you hit a wall, you have two choices. You can stop, or you can climb. You can let the difficulty defeat you, or you can use it to propel you forward. The hard times, the challenges, the setbacks, they are all part of the climb. And the view from the top? It's breathtaking. But you'll never get there if you're not willing to face the climb. The truth is, life is not a straight line. It's filled with twists and turns, with ups and downs. But it's in those moments of difficulty, in those moments when everything feels like it's falling apart, that you have the greatest opportunity for growth. It's in the hard moments that you discover what you're truly capable of. Think of a diamond. It doesn't become a diamond without pressure. It doesn't achieve its brilliance without being subjected to immense heat and force. The same is true for you. The pressure you're under right now is shaping you. The struggles you're facing are refining you. The hard work you're putting in is making you shine brighter than you ever thought possible. So, yes, it's supposed to be hard, but that's not a reason to quit. It's a reason to keep going. It's a reason to dig deeper. It's a reason to push yourself beyond what you thought was possible. And let me tell you something else. You are not alone in this. Every single person you admire, every success story you've heard, every leader, every innovator, every trailblazer, they have all been where you are. They have all faced challenges. They have all doubted themselves. They have all wondered if they were strong enough to keep going. But they kept going anyway. So when you're in the middle of the storm, when the road ahead seems impossibly long, when you're tempted to throw in the towel, remember, it's supposed to be hard. And that's what makes it worth it. You were not put on this earth to settle for mediocrity. You were not put here to live a life of ease and comfort. You were put here to chase your dreams, to overcome obstacles, to grow, to learn, to become the best version of yourself. And the only way to do that is to embrace the hard times. So, the next time you're struggling, the next time you feel like giving up, I want you to say to yourself, it's supposed to be hard, but I am stronger than this challenge. I am capable of overcoming this obstacle. I will not be defeated. When we say, it's supposed to be hard, we're acknowledging a universal truth. Nothing worthwhile comes without effort. Every achievement, whether big or small, demands something from you. The sacrifices you make, the time you invest, the sweat you pour into your goals, these are all markers of your dedication. And it's the difficulty that separates those who want success from those who merely wish for it. You see, everyone has dreams. Everyone has aspirations. But only a few people are willing to face the hard work it takes to make them real. The rest, they give up when the road gets tough. They stop when they hit their first setback. But here's the secret. The obstacles you encounter, they aren't there to stop you. They're there to test how much you truly want it. They're there to show you who you are when things don't go as planned. Success doesn't knock on your door. You have to chase it. You have to be willing to go through the fire, to take the hits, and to keep moving forward. It's the grind that shapes you. It's the late nights when no one else is watching, the early mornings when you drag yourself out of bed, that matter. Those moments of struggle are the foundation of your success. Every time you overcome a challenge, you build resilience. And resilience is a muscle. The more you work it, the stronger it gets. The more you face difficulty, the better you become at handling it. So don't fear the hard times. Welcome them. Understand that they are part of your growth. They are a necessary part of your journey. When you face failure, and you will face it, don't view it as the end. Failure is not a dead end. It's a detour. It's a lesson. It's feedback. It's life's way of saying, you need to try again, but this time, do it better. Every time you fail, you're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience. You're better equipped, more knowledgeable, and more prepared to tackle the next challenge. The truth is, if everything came easy, you wouldn't appreciate it. If success were handed to you, you wouldn't value it. It's the struggle that makes the victory sweet. It's the challenges that make the triumphs memorable. Look at any person who has achieved something significant, and you'll find someone who was willing to endure difficulty. You'll find someone who understood that hard work is the price of admission for success. You have to be willing to do what others won't. You have to be willing to push beyond your comfort zone. Because success doesn't reside in the comfort zone. Growth doesn't happen there. It happens when you step into the unknown, when you take risks, when you face fear head-on. And here's the beautiful part. When you embrace the hard, you begin to change. You start to see difficulty as an opportunity, not a burden. You start to believe in your ability to overcome. You start to realize that you are capable of more than you ever thought possible. The hard times don't break you, they build you. When you hit a roadblock, don't ask for an easier path. Ask for the strength to keep going. Don't wish away the struggle. Use it. Use it to fuel your fire. Use it to remind yourself why you started in the first place. Use it to propel yourself forward, even when every part of you wants to stop. The truth is, anyone can start something. Anyone can have an idea, a goal, a dream. But it's the follow-through that counts. It's the perseverance. It's the willingness to keep going when it feels like the world is against you. It's the determination to push forward, even when the odds are stacked against you. There will be moments when you're tired, moments when you question whether it's worth it, moments when you feel like throwing in the towel. And in those moments, remind yourself, it's supposed to be hard, because the difficulty is not a sign that you're on the wrong path. It's a sign that you're on the right one. Think about a mountain climber. The summit is the goal, but the journey to the top is filled with challenges. Every step is hard. Every breath is labored. But with each step, they get closer. And when they reach the top, they don't just celebrate the view. They celebrate the climb. They celebrate the struggle that made the view possible. The same is true for you. The journey you're on? It won't be easy, but the struggle will make the success that much sweeter. The more you endure, the more you will appreciate what you achieve. The more you push through, the more you will realize that you are stronger than you ever imagined. And here's something else to remember. Hard doesn't last forever. The challenges you face today won't be there tomorrow. The difficulties you're struggling with now will eventually pass. But the lessons you learn, they'll stay with you. The strength you gain, that will be yours forever. So don't shy away from the hard moments. Don't avoid the challenges. Face them. Embrace them. Learn from them. Because in the end, the struggle is not something to fear. It's something to be grateful for. It's something that makes you stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the greatness that lies ahead. You were made for hard things. You were built to endure. And every time you face a challenge, you have the opportunity to prove that to yourself. You have the chance to show the world, and more importantly, to show yourself that you are capable of achieving greatness, no matter how hard the journey gets. The path you're on may be tough. It may be filled with obstacles. But remember, it's supposed to be hard. That's what makes it worthwhile. That's what makes you stronger. And that's what will make your success truly meaningful. Remember, every setback you face is an opportunity to learn. It's easy to give up when things get tough, but true strength is found in persistence. The hard days are shaping you, making you resilient, and building the character you need for future success. No one reaches greatness by taking the easy route. You are earning your victories, one challenge at a time. Think of each obstacle as a stepping stone, not a roadblock. Every struggle is bringing you closer to your goal. The discomfort you feel now is temporary, but the growth it brings is permanent. You are being prepared for something greater, something beyond what you can see right now. When you push through the hard moments, you discover just how powerful you really are. So when life feels overwhelming, when you want to quit, remember, it's supposed to be hard. That's the sign you're moving forward. Keep going, because your best days are on the other side of the struggle. Embrace the challenges as they come, because they're part of the process that's molding you into the person you need to be to achieve your dreams. Growth doesn't happen in comfort. It happens when you step outside of what's easy and face what's difficult head-on. Each obstacle you overcome is proof that you're stronger than you think, and that strength builds with every challenge. Think of the hard times as the fire that forges steel. You are being refined, sharpened, and polished with each hardship you endure. When you push through the tough moments, you're developing not just skills, but grit, an unshakable determination to succeed no matter what. Remember that every successful person has faced moments of doubt, fear, and struggle. They didn't stop when it got hard. They pushed harder. That's what separates those who merely dream from those who achieve. You are being tested, not to break you, but to reveal your true potential. Every time you overcome a challenge, you're adding another layer of strength and resilience. The path may seem daunting now, but when you look back, you'll see that it was the struggle that made you capable of achieving your dreams. The more difficult the journey, the more rewarding the destination. So keep pushing forward. The hard days won't last forever, but the lessons and strength you gain will stay with you for life. Let each challenge remind you of why you started and how far you've come. Success is not meant to be handed to you. It's earned through the trials and tests of perseverance. Stay committed, because the process is just as important as the destination. You are stronger than the obstacles in front of you. Keep climbing, and soon you'll realize that the hard path is the one that leads to greatness. You were made for this. So go out there and embrace the challenge. Welcome the difficulty. Lean into the hard parts, Because it's through the hard times that you will find your strength. It's through the hard times that you will discover what you're truly capable of. Thank you.